Oh, welcome back, everybody. So this is going to be a video that's without a face cam. That way, if anybody feels like using the video for whatever purposes, they can feel free. That way, they don't have to, clip me out and whatever. They can just use the raw video. So what this video is going to be about is YouTube's new setting that is absolutely destroying and killing gaming channels in particular. So I've tested this with a few channels like what's it called, Avalanche Reviews, Neko42, Cringe Panda, and a few other ones. So I'm going to test it with you guys live, and I'm also going to do a variety of different type of channels, so you can see what's actually happening. Now, I've seen some people starting to talk about this, but they're not going into great detail, and they're not telling you something that's actually very important. That is how to disable it and what else you have to do to fully disable it. So just to start off with, we'll do a test with my own channel. So as you guys could see, I have 3,140 something subscribers, and I rarely get views now. The last video that got me views was this, and it was only 400 viewers. Everything else is less than 100 views. Makes absolutely no sense for a channel that has over 3,000 subscribers and is partnered. So right now the setting is disabled. So I'm going to show you guys where to go to see if your account has the setting enabled or disabled, and that's right here at the top right. You're going to go to the bottom here and you're going to see restricted mode off. So right now all my videos are available for anybody to see whenever they come to the channel. So now we're going to enable it. So you click it and you get this warning: restricted mode. This helps hide potentially mature videos. No filter is 100% accurate. This setting only applies to this browser. So let's activate it. So we see here a video from 10 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, and so on. But I used to upload regularly until I got discouraged and kind of gave up because the shadow banning is real. So let's enable it. The page will automatically reload. And as you could see, it's still marked as latest videos right here, right? So my last video, according to YouTube, was 1 month ago. And then it was 2 months ago. So this is not that extreme, but a good percentage of videos are restricted, gone. Right, let's re-enable it. So this is very important. To deactivate it, you have to pay attention to this part. Restricted mode lock prevents others from changing the restricted mode setting on this browser. Lock restricted mode on this browser. So here's the thing. If you have multiple browsers like Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Brave, whatever else there is, you have to make sure that it's also disabled on that. So you see how messed up this thing is? So now I'm going to show you some very, very shocking results. So let's go to Avalanche reviews. As you can see here, I'm subscribed. And we go to his videos. Make sure we have it marked as latest. If you see this, guys, this is an extension. So as you can see here, his last video was from 2 weeks ago. He is very upset at what's actually happening to his channel. So his videos are no longer being shown to his subscribers, just like yours might not be, just like mine are not being shown to my subscribers or people who come to YouTube. So before that, it was 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. And as you can see here, he has, the majority of his content is horror games, right? But you see, he is very consistent with his uploads. So now, let's enable restricted mode and see what happens. So his last video, according to restricted mode, is 2 weeks ago, and then before that was 1 year ago, and then 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Where the hell is his content? This is crazy. The YouTube algorithm is killing gaming channels. Let's go test out another account. So if you haven't been getting notifications of your favorite YouTubers uploading videos, there's a high chance that they are actually uploading videos. YouTube is just not showing them to you. So now let's have a look at a friend of my channel, Neko42. Videos, then we make sure that the filter is for the latest videos. So as you can see here, his last video is 7 days ago. He's currently playing Silent Hill F. He hasn't made a video yet, but stay tuned for that. He's playing it with early access. I think it's because he has, I don't think he got a code. Last time I asked him, I don't think he got a code, but he's likely playing it with a deluxe edition. So before that, his last video was a month ago, 3 months ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 7 months ago, 9 months ago. But as you can see here, he does have quite a bit of content and he's getting decent views, especially, look at this, 38,000 views, 700 views, 6,000 views, 5,000 views, 11,000 views, 12,000 views. So 23,000 views. So this guy, he gets attention. Like his videos get seen. 27,000 views, 32,000 views, 42. That's crazy, bro. Congrats. Almost 100,000 views right over here. Dude, great job, Neko. Great job. Great to have met you. And he's got 5,000 subscribers. So let's enable restricted mode. And let's see what YouTube did to his channel. Disgusting. He has 4 videos. From 11 months ago was his last video, according to the restricted mode. Neko, bro, guys, I don't know what you guys are gonna do with this information, but we need to talk. We need to have our voices heard, because this is completely unacceptable. People subscribe to our channels because they like our personalities and they like the kind of content we make, and YouTube is actively suppressing us and filtering us out. Okay, look, my channel I could kind of understand because I have made political videos, I do commentary videos, I am kind of divisive in some of my content, so I would understand more why my channel is more restricted than their channels. But as you could see, they are far worse affected than my channel is. This is freaking disgusting. Okay, let's do a little bit different content. Let's have a look at Asmongold. Rest in peace, Zach's father. My father passed away from pancreatic cancer as well. All right, so latest videos. So about my dad was his last video 2 days ago. He will be back. He's taking a short break. So let's give him some time. And then before that, 11 days ago, 13 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Like, this guy uploads very, very much regularly and kind of on a daily basis. So he doesn't do gaming content on this channel. He might talk about games, but he doesn't do gameplays and whatever. So let's have a look at how the YouTube algorithm restricted mode would affect him. Zach, I don't understand why YouTube thinks that your dad's passing video is controversial, but it's filtered out, the one that you did 2 days ago. What happened to the videos that he did 2 weeks ago? All completely gone. Where is his Diablo video? Completely gone. All right, so we have the Assassin's Creed one. So as you can see, it's complete nonsense. I'm surprised that this one made it through. This pile of garbage, Pennywise the Clown. But yeah, that's freaking crazy. That is freaking crazy. See, there it is, from 2 days ago, 11 days ago. All right, let's have a look at another content creator. Internet historian. So this guy is not as, it doesn't upload obviously as much as other content creators. So his last video was 1 month ago. So you guys might see that these are partially watched. Every year I rewatch his videos. So that's why some of them are partially watched, but I've watched every single one of them. I'm restarting now. So this is with the option disabled. And now we're gonna enable it. Actually, let's have, oh, okay, I did it anyway. All right. So interesting enough, his content is not even the Coney one. So his content, like his channel, is not affected. Interesting internet historian. I'm sure there is a video or two of his that is filtered out, but not any of his more recent content. All right, so let's try another one. So smash JT. All right, so now this guy is a complete mix of gaming news. So let's see how his channel will be affected. So his last video was 8 hours ago, 2 days ago, 5 days ago, 9 days ago. So JT is very prolific in the uploading, and we know that he is considered a controversial figure in the gaming sphere. So let's have a look. What happens when we... Oh, wait a second. This is enabled. All right, so now it's disabled. Holy smokes, he's got a whole bunch of new videos that just showed up. Yeah, restricted mode off, and it was hiding his last 3 videos for some reason. So very interesting side by side. So let's disable it again because I had made a mistake. Okay, interesting. All right, so let's disable it fresh. But it is crazy that this in restricted mode is his latest video, and it filtered out these 3. This one, I could figure out why it was filtered out because of a number 47. Okay, now let's try a channel like Timcast. Go on videos, latest. Sorry, the video is a little bit long, but I'm trying to get as much examples for you guys as possible. So 3 hours ago, 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. So quite a bit of content over here. So Tim doesn't do gaming. He mostly covers news. So let's activate it. Okay, was this his last one? Okay, so Tim is not filtered out, it looks like. If you guys noticed anything, let me know. All right, now let's have a look at one of my friends over here, XBlaze. Okay, I forgot he changed his name to Brian McFarlane because he's doing voice acting. So now we're checking his videos. So his last video upload was 8 days ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. So this video he's talking about how he's getting discouraged as well because of the algorithm not showing our videos. But even as you can see, he's got 700 subscribers and he's getting more views than mine do, or about as well as my channel does. So let's enable restricted mode. His last video was 1 year ago. And then 2 years ago. This is crazy. So are you guys noticing a pattern yet? So I recommend checking out all these guys that I'm currently checking out. I've been following these guys for a while. So this is a friend of the channel, Saladino. So he does a lot of gaming. He covers a lot of gaming stuff. And he does use some spicy pictures, as you can tell by the thumbnails. So let's have a look at his channel, if he's affected. So 9 days ago, 11 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Now activated. His last video was 1 month ago. So it kind of seems that YouTube doesn't really care about some skin being shown in the thumbnails. They don't seem to be caring that you're talking about controversial issues. But they don't like that you have gameplay content. Blood in the thumbnail. This piece of garbage freaking movie. So, Lady Decade. She started talking about this a few days ago. I watched her video and it's messed up. Oh, by the way, I recommend watching this video. If you live in the UK, I don't know what you're doing in there, but you guys need to get out of there. You guys have the most evil government in North America. All of the people that I know that moved there all left. They couldn't believe the amount of violence and surveillance that the country had as a whole. So she does gaming news, but she started talking about the YouTube restricted mode. And it really made me think. So the video that she was talking about this in was, why are YouTubers changing, gaming channels changing? What the hell happened? Lady Decade, what happened to that video? Oh, restricted mode is on. Okay, let's disable it. Okay, so, all right, so look, it's activated, and her last video was 3 days ago, and then 5 months ago. We know this is complete balls. Lady Decade is as prolific uploading as her husband, Top Hat Gaming. So let's disable this ridiculous feature. Bro, this is freaking heartbreaking, man. So when we disable it, so this is the video that I was talking about. My YouTube channel collapsed. So she was talking about, anyways, and this is the one where she was talking about the restricted mode and how all this kind of started about 2 months ago. So 3 days ago, 6 days ago, 10 days ago. So as you can see, she does have tons of content. Cringe Panda. Another girl, content creator that I very much recommend you guys check out. So she once in a while does gaming stuff. She does a lot of live streaming. As you could see here, she does take them down every once in a while. So if you see her live streaming, she's mostly on Twitch. Check her out on Twitch as well. Awesome girl, speaks her mind. Very honest. So 3 months ago was her last video. Okay, so like I said, she does take down content every once in a while. So this is what her channel looks like with the feature disabled. So 3 months ago, 7 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago. So let's activate restricted mode. Less content. Far less content actually. But they still allow quite a bit of her anti-woke type of content. A lot of it has been filtered out, as we saw. So it's really crazy how variable this thing is. Okay, so this is a new channel that I recently discovered that does interesting videos on games, and it's kind of mostly horror games and Gears of War. I very much recommend checking this guy out. Only 17 subscribers. Let's get him some more. All right, so let's let's activate restricted mode and see if that affects his channel. No wonder this dude only has 17 subscribers. Where the hell are his videos? Wow, absolutely no videos. But then when we disable it, YouTube, you guys are freaking evil. You guys are freaking evil. So as you guys have seen, I have shown you guys a bunch of channels, different type of content creators, and how they are affected. I was gonna do more, but at this point, I don't think we need any more. You know what? Top Hat Gaming. So this guy does a lot of content as well. Like I said, him and his wife, Lady Decade, are prolific in uploading 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 9 days ago, and it's quality content. So let's enable the restricted mode and see how he gets screwed. Bro, this is disgusting. It doesn't matter if you're a controversial person or not. I don't know how they decide who they screw and what they filter out. DSP Gaming. Sorry, Phil, I didn't subscribe. I fixed that right now. This guy's hilarious. He is hilarious. A lot of people troll on him, but he is hilarious. Okay, so tons of content, days ago. Okay. Oh, this is restricted mode on. So I'm checking so much stuff, and it keeps on. Wow. God damn it. God damn it, this is disgusting. Tectone. Right, so he's even though he's stepped back a little bit, he does still upload kind of on a weekly basis at least. So 5 days ago, 6 days ago, 7 days ago, and then 12 days ago. All right, let's enable restricted mode and see when his last video was. The hell is happening? Okay. Tectone, you got fucked. YouTube bent you over, said no lube this time, Tectone. Take it, take it, take it. 1 year ago, according to the YouTube restricted mode. God. Okay, I'm very curious. Watch. Okay, let's disable it. This is messed up, man. This is more messed up than I thought it was gonna ever be. Okay, Ryukar. Okay, I very much doubt Ryukar would be affected, but let's leave no stone unturned. So I watch this guy pretty much every day with lunch. Okay, so we have tons of content. So if you guys like Let's Plays of Mario Maker, this guy is a genius at it. Okay. Restricted mode activated. Okay, he is affected, but not to the extent of some of the channels that we have seen, but even he is restricted. So I'm sure he has felt the pinch as well. So this guy is completely non-political, doesn't do commentary, doesn't do reviews, reactions. This guy's pure gameplay. Johnny Bravo. Okay, so let's have a look at John Bravo's. All right, so 10 hours ago, 5 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Okay, so let's have a look at Johnny Bravo, how he is affected. Sorry that the video is long, guys, but I thought I was gonna make this shorter, but it looks like I want to go in deeper. Johnny, they fucked you too, bro. Look at what these assholes did to Johnny Bravo. His last video, 1 month ago. Dude, crazy. It literally does not matter who you are. But again, he is not as affected as the gaming channels that we have seen. You know what? Let me have a look. Geeks and Gamers. Okay, so 4 days ago was Jeremy's last upload. Wait. What happened to Jeremy? His last upload was a month ago? Restricted mode is disabled. All right, so with it enabled, the last upload was 3 months ago. Okay, CNN, Clown News Network. So I live in Canada and we almost lost access to viewing non-Canadian news channels. On our Facebook, it's kind of forbidden, last I checked, for them to show non-Canadian content in the for the news, that is. So CNN 3 hours ago, hours ago, hours ago, hours ago, day, 2 days ago. Okay, so let's have a look how restricted mode would affect a certified news channel. That's what the check mark stands for over there. Nope, doesn't affect them. I'm sure a video or two might be filtered out, but it does not affect them. Let's see, CBC, so that's Canadian Broadcasting Clowns, and this is my Soviet Canada. All right, so 45 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, 1 hour ago. Okay, and now let's check it. The hell is this crap? What is it? Anyway. Oh, restricted mode is on. Okay, so and now disabled. Huh, interesting, huh? Incognito mode. Okay, so these are his last uploads. So 1 month ago, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 11, 1 year ago, 1 year ago. So as you guys can see, I'm trying to show you guys a variety of different type of content creators. Mother lovers. You mother lovers. Who got it worse, Tectone or this guy? Actually, who got it worse? Incognito mode or Neko? God, bro, this is crazy. So he's as affected as a gaming channel. So I have a theory regarding why gaming channels are majorly affected, and that has to do with the fact, like, I'm sorry, you guys can argue with this, but it's a fact. Gaming content creators, we have cost companies billions of dollars. Not because we're assholes and we're spreading misinformation and things like this. No, because we are telling people what is good about the games, what's bad about the games, and all the stupid shit that they're trying to shove down our throats. And as a result, people listen to us more than they listen to them. So we have become very much restricted content creators because we have cost these people so much money. So let's check out side scrollers. Okay, so 3 hours ago, 9 hours ago, 1 day ago. Guys, you can do this test on your own with your favorite subscribers and see how they're affected. So, according to the restricted mode, Stuttering Greg last uploaded with Blabs 2 weeks ago. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. As you could see, they uploaded today. Twice. Yesterday. Twice. These guys tend to upload like at least like 2-3 times per day. My goodness. So now YouTube has a new feature that they want you guys to work on. The viewers, they want you guys now to start hyping our videos. That's why you've been seeing people asking their viewers to. Bro, I'm exhausted, man. Abba and Peach. Abba and Peach. These are fellow Montrealers. These guys are great. These guys, I like these guys because they offer a perspective of both sides, left, right. Okay, so the last upload was 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago. 1 month ago. So keep in mind, these guys are also Canadian, and Canadians have a built-in filter through the the CRTC that governs what channels get seen and what channels don't get seen. It's messed up, it's crazy. If you guys have stuck around this long, 40 minutes, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. And if you enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe. This is why I tell you guys it's important to bookmark the channels and check back often. Because you don't know when. I'm exhausted after this. Four days ago? Okay, so Dreamcast guy is not really that affected. Now the last guy I want to check is Luke Stevens. Okay, so his last upload was, okay, so it's off. So his last upload was 2 hours ago, and then 4 days ago, 1 week ago. Okay, so let's have a look at how he is impacted. So he is a gaming content creator. He does do Let's Plays, and he also does live. So some of his stuff is hidden, but not a lot. All right, let's check out the last channel for the day. One of the most controversial guys I follow. So Synthetic Man. So his last upload was 1 day ago, 3 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago. He must have taken content down. Okay. All right, so let's see how this guy gets screwed, and if he gets screwed. Synthetic Man, you are enemy number 1 of YouTube, it looks like. So your videos are not being seen. What so freaking ever. So if you guys really want to support your favorite content creators, how can I forget PewDiePie? Okay, restricted mode, disable. So you guys have to bookmark your favorite content creators and check back with them regularly, because the algorithm is very much killing channels. Like I've showed you guys all the proof right here today. So 5 days ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago, 1 month ago. So as you guys can see, I watch less of his videos. So another trend that I've seen happening is if you choose not to watch a couple of videos that they recommend to you in a row, they will stop recommending you the channel until you start going back to the channel manually. So restricted mode off. Let's enable it. Okay. So bad, but some of his content is removed. Okay guys, I appreciate you guys giving me a lot of your time today. I didn't expect the video to be this long, but I wanted to be thorough. I wanted to do different type of content creators, different type of genres, niches if you will. Okay, I wanted to test one more channel. So this is my friend, The Dark Lord. So the channel is The Dark Lord 176. 82 subscribers. If you guys like Souls, especially Elden Ring gameplay content, check this guy out. He's excellent. And he also plays with our friend Joseph. So let's have a look. So his last upload was 5 days ago, 7 days ago, 13 days ago, 13 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. So as you can see, uploads pretty regularly, right? Okay, so let's enable restricted mode and see what happens. Dude, this... So there's nothing remotely political about his channel. It's gameplay, and as you can see here, some concert videos. But according to restricted mode, the last time he uploaded was a month ago. And then 1 year ago, 2 years ago, this is crazy. So Dark Lord, yeah, it does look like you are very much restricted. Jesse Lee Peterson. Okay, so Jesse Lee Peterson. So his last upload on restricted mode disabled was 4 hours ago, 22 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago. Okay, so as you guys can see, Jesse Lee Peterson uploads regularly. So let's activate restricted mode and see what happens. 4 hours ago, 1 day ago, 3 days ago. Okay, so not really affected. All right, interesting. Okay, okay, guys, I'm out. I'm done.